Hey, good afternoon. We're out at the Cranberry Creek Mound Group in the town of Armenia in Juneau County, Wisconsin. This is a state DNR wildlife area or natural area. I can't remember which it said on the sign there, but there's a bunch of different mounds back in here. It's supposedly one of the better preserved ones in the upper Midwest. And there's a bird with a 125-foot wingspan, and there's some panther mounds, bear mounds, and it's the first time I've been out here. I drove by the sign for many years. We looked in the area actually where the sign was that I knew about, and stumbled through the woods, couldn't find anything. And then we drove down a little side road and come across another parking area, and there was a mound right there by the parking area. And then we could see an opening through the woods, and we walked back here, and it's just been like a half a mile of mounds all set in line. And there's some off to the side here. This is looking towards the north. We're about as far north as they go right now. If you look I'm standing on top of a mound right here actually. You can see past Sean there, it goes, that's where we walked in from. That would be facing south. And then we have like some parallel rows of them here towards the east. You can see the land features vaguely there. I don't know how long they've been clearing this out. They were pretty overgrown with trees. There's a lot of rotten stumps out here to walk through, but no walking trails really. It's just kind of like wherever the deer have walked is where you can walk. So, but it's a kind of a neat place. I'd asked my dad about this. He used to do a lot of looking for arrowheads in his younger days, and has quite a nice collection actually. He used to collect with a guy named Harry Mortensen, who has, I think he's kind of well known in this area at least. He might be known to some of you around the country actually. He had a huge collection that was displayed in numerous stores and in the library in my hometown. And they recently just added onto the library and feature his the arrowheads that he collected over the years. He had donated them when he passed away. I remember as a kid, probably being about 4 or 5 years old, Dad would take us over to his place, and we'd go through in the back of his garage. He had a little museum back there almost. It was pretty cool. Kind of got me interested in it, and it's something I've been interested in my whole life. I don't really pick any arrowheads. I just like looking around at this stuff. So, but it's neat that this is preserved, and it's should stay safe now that it's in a state area for the most part. But I just thought I'd give you all a little look at this and a little commentary on what's going on here. And here's a small conical mound. There is a lot of them back here. But you can find more information about this, I guess, on the state of Wisconsin's DNR site. Apparently they have a page in here that references this, but it's very hard to find information if you're trying to track this place down and trying to find it. It's not the easiest place to find. We just kind of stumbled across it. But I don't know if they're going to do more work out here, and it'd be nice if they could get some trails out here for people to walk around on and enjoy this. But yeah, it's there's another, that's one of the ones to the east. It looks like there might be another one. Oh yeah, way back there. You can see that little line there. That's another mound over there. Trying to find the bird. It's supposed to have a 125-foot wingspan, and the body's like 50 feet long. I haven't been able to figure out which one that is yet. Maybe I just haven't come across it yet, but they are kind of hard to discern. This area's been overgrown for years. We're kind of right along the Yellow River here, north of Nacita, Wisconsin. To the north of us, there's an Air Force bombing range. The Yellow River is very, very close here. I think probably within a couple hundred yards. You can't see it through the woods, but where we parked, it was like 100 yards down the road. We crossed the bridge, so which makes more sense to me now, because the first place we stopped was very far away from the water, and I thought this is kind of a weird spot. Usually these are located pretty close to water. That's from all the ones I've been to. But I'm glad I found this today. I'm glad I could bring you along. I apologize if there's wind noise on the video. It is a little windy today, but not sure what type of mound this would be. This looks like possibly like right in this area. Looks like it might have been a leg there. It's really hard to tell. It would be pretty awesome if they eventually get this to a point where they can define the outlines of these a little bit better. Maybe put up some information board showing what it looked like. Yeah, like here I think this would be the head end. I don't know if you can make it out on camera, but like right around here. Oops, sorry for my arm. Like right around here. It's just very hard to make out right now. Kind of see back down the mounds. That's the one we just came from. There's a couple more over here yet. But I know video doesn't really make it stand out too well. Well, we'll keep walking. And the next one in the line here, looks like about the furthest east they go, but right here to right about here looks like a leg or a head or something. I'm not sure what this one would be either. Almost like a hockey stick shape. You can see the mound goes down that way. And there's a row of them. And there's might be like 10 feet in between each individual one. It'd be awesome if I had my drone working. Might be easier to see it flying over from above, but somebody decided to crash it into a tree, and then it keeps forgetting to send it in to get fixed. Reminder to self. Alright, so that back there would be the tail. So this looks like a panther mound, because I walked up the mound here, and then right here in this area is a leg, and then up about, I don't know, 20 feet right over here is another leg. So it's probably it might be a panther. I know there's other things they call water spirits. Might be one of them also. It's just really, like I said, it's hard to make it out, and I don't have my photo of the different types of mounds with me. It tells you what the shapes are. I'm no expert by any means, but it's pretty cool. This would be the next mound to the south. Looking this, I'm not sure if this would be a leg or what that is. It kind of sticks out about 20 feet or so. A little bit of erosion in there, or a tree or something had dug in there over years. You can see where they cut a bunch of vegetation off here all over the place. There's another leg, it looks like, up here possibly. Right there. So I'm not really sure the arrangement on this one. This is a little bit strange because it looks like it has almost 3 legs on one side. That very first one way down there. Huh. There's a couple conical mounds out there in the middle. 1, 2, 3 of them I can see. There's something right here. This little high spot where the sun's hitting. Also some more back over here now. Another small conical mound just behind this stump. There's another one just past that piece of wood there. And then there's two more beyond that one. There's the fourth one. I'll turn around here in a second. There's more back over here. One here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left. And if you look to the right, there's 1, 2, 3, at least 4 of them that way. Goes behind that big oak there on the right. And this one has a big hole in it. I'm guessing that's probably from a big old oak tree that had grown up here at some point and the stump rotted out. That there looks like it was a stump of a, this is like the backside of a root stump where a tree fell over. But yeah, there is more of them down this way yet too. This one right next to me looks like there's a hole in that one also. Yeah, right here. A little bit long, narrow hole. Strange. There's another, looks like 3 or 4 that way yet. Another group here in the middle. This would be the middle row, and I'm walking south right now. Probably right into the wind and looking into the harsh sunlight, but I don't know if that'll make it better or worse for seeing these. But these seem to all be like conical right here in the center. Well, this one's not really conical. It's more of a rectangular shape, as well as the next one. I just can't imagine building these with sticks and stones, basically, is all they dug this stuff out and mounted this up. I mean, it doesn't look like much looking at it now, but you know, it's probably been here for several thousand years. It's compacted down, and they probably didn't have them that high to begin with because of the tools they were working with. But yeah, just kind of neat to look back at this and think about what life around here would have been like way back then. No airplanes, no contrails overhead like we got right there. I can hear jets flying over. It's just strange to think about. And that would be the one to the west there. You can see it almost looks like a levee or something, but it's not. Can't imagine how long it took to build these. This is kind of where the parallel mounds end here, facing south. You know, head over here and heading back over here towards the what appears to be like the longest group. And you can look all the way that way. That's a few hundred yards that way. And it's a long way down there. It's nice that they actually put in a trail here you can walk on, not have to walk on top of these things. And I'm walking off like the main line of them off to the west here. There's one more out here. You can kind of make out. I didn't want to wait much longer to get out here to find this stuff because in a few weeks, well, it's early March, but once this starts to green up out here, it's going to be full of wood and deer ticks, and then mosquitoes will eat you alive. Out here, like I said, we're in the river bottom, so this was just kind of a linear mound. Maybe about, I don't know, 75 feet or so, if I had to guess. There's another one next to it to the south. We'll go check that one out next. So here we are at the next one. This one does appear to have legs and a head. And here would be, looks like the legs. Another leg right here. I believe this right here would be the head area, right by that stump. I didn't notice a tail on it, so it's probably like I would guess it's a bear or something like that, or wolf. I don't know what exactly it is, but a lot of them are kind of similar. I also noticed just here to the south, there's two more conical mounds right in line here. I'll walk over there. Well, yeah, so this is about as far south as it goes on the west side of the main group, which is back over here to the east now. So we're going to head back over there. Alright, we're back over here by the main group, probably about 100 yards from the south end of this very linear system. But as you can see, that opening goes back to the last of the mounds back there that, well, at least that they've cleared out. So I don't know if there's more back beyond there or not, but I didn't really feel like stumbling around in the sticks today, so. But there's a lot of these are very similar on this row. And I still could not figure out which one is the bird, so I wish I could. It'd probably be kind of hard to make it out anyway. So anyway, you're probably getting a whole bunch of wind noise. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll catch you back up with you in a minute. All right, we're almost back to the car now. There's about I don't know, 150 yard gap maybe between where the main part of the mounds are and the parking area, but right at the parking area there's just a single bear or panther or something up here. It's right in front of me beyond these little cluster oak trees, where you can see those stumps. That's the mound. This is right here where these branches are. Either a foot or leg or the head. I think it's actually a leg if I look this way, but we're up on top of it here. You can, like I said, see where there's stumps here, trees that have fallen down recently. We're in an area where our oak trees are dying from oak wilt. Basically a disease that cuts off the water circulatory system of the tree, and then they end up dying. So we get all kinds of dead oak everywhere, which is nice if you burn firewood to heat your house, but it's horrible for the woods. But anyway, here's another leg, and then over here would be the head. So right there, that would be, I believe that's 8th Street. So I'm not positive on that. So if I'm wrong and you're looking for it and you go the wrong way, you can yell at the TV now. So. But, yep, that would be it for the Cranberry Creek Mound group. Hopefully they keep working at preserving it and making it a little nicer, a little more. I don't know if I want it more accessible. If it's easy for everybody to get in there, it's going to get wrecked, trampled on, whatever. But it'd be nice to see it cleared out a little more and taken care of, or preserved. But yeah, right down there, I don't know if you can see it, the sign, that white sign, and the tiger stripe boards there, that would be the Yellow River. So yeah, we're right in the bottomlands here, so that makes sense for the Native American culture. You know, that was their highway, so stopping where we first stopped didn't make any sense to me at all, because it's probably the only water around there was a dug drainage ditch, you know, probably in the last 100 years when they decided they were going to try farming in sand country, and that didn't work out so well. So it's kind of all turned back to county forest land and state land and whatnot. So anywho, I hope you're all having a good day and enjoyed the video. If you like, subscribe. I got all kinds of other stuff on the channel, a lot of train stuff, old cemeteries once in a while, this kind of thing, but you never know what you're going to see on there. Anyway, hope you had a good day and enjoyed the video. Catch you later. Bye. Bye.